Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegis. What's the news with thee?
For vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter, Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius, my noble lord. This man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander, and my gracious Duke. This man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rams, and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with feigning voice verses of feigning love, and stolen the impression of her fantasy. With bracelets of thy hair, rings, gauds, conceits, necks, trifles, nosegays, sweetmeats, messengers of strong bevelment in unhardened youth, with cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And, my gracious Duke, be it so she will not here before your race consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman, or to her death, according to our law, immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you, your father should be as a god, one that composed your beauties, yea, and one to whom you are but as a form in wax, by him imprinted, and within his power to leave the figure and disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father look, but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with a judgment look.
I do entreat your race to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty, in such a presence here, to plead my thoughts. But I beseech your race, that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires, know of your youth, examine well your blood, whether, if you yield not to your father's joy, you can endure the delivery of a nun. For I to be in shady cloister mood, to live a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold fruitless moon, thrice blessed they that masters of their blood, to undergo such maiden pilgrimage. But earthlier happy is the rose still, that than which, withering on the virgin thorn, grows leaves and die in single blessedness.
So will I roll, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me, for everlasting bond of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius as he would, or on thine altar to protest for our austerities and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander! True, he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him, and she is mine, and all my rights of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his, my fortune every way as fairly ranked, if not with advantage as Demetrius, and which is more than all these both can be. I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avow it to his head, made love to Nedar's daughter, Helena, and won her soul, and she, sweet lady, dotes devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof, but being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But Demetrius, come, and come, Aegis, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Mia, look you arm yourself, to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens use you up, which by no means we may extenuate to death or to a vowed single life. Come, my Hippolyta, what cheer, my love. Demetrius and Aegis, go along. I must employ you in some business against our nuptial and confer with you of something nearly that concerns ourselves.
With duty and desire we follow you.